Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS text decoration. And right now we'll be discussing about the CSS shorthand property for the text decoration property itself. So the CSS text decoration property is a shorthand property for what? For the text decoration line, text decoration color, text decoration style, text decoration thickness. So I'm going to be doing all this, using all this by specifying it all inside our text decoration property. So back to our document and do something nice. This is our document right here, and this is one of the text decoration property, this overline you are seeing right here. So let's go and remove it first. Let's remove all this, but I don't want to remove it. One thing I want to do now, just for you guys to understand what is really going on, I'm going to use this property, which is text decoration property. So inside this text decoration property, I'm going to specify overline. This, I'm going to remove this and I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to remove this long text decoration line here. So let's save our document and reload, so you can see what will happen. Can you see? When I reload, no any problem with our document. Again, I'm going to remove this color from here. I'm going to copy it like this, cut it. I'm going to paste it here. I save my document and I'm going to remove all this thing again. When I save it and reload, let's reload. Can you see? When I reload, there's no any problem with my document. Again, I'm going to remove this solid here. I'm going to delete it from here and I'm going to paste it inside here, so you can see what is happening. Let's reload. Can you see? When I reload, no any problem with my document again. And I'm going to copy this 5% right here. I'm going to delete it. When I delete it, I'm going to paste it inside here also. When I reload it, can you see? There is no any problem with my document. That's how you can use the CSS text decoration property, the shorthand property, just to make your life easier. Just imagine all the code I wrote earlier, I just specify just ordinary text decoration property right here and I paste all the values inside it and it works nicely and the same way. Just imagine. So that is the benefit of using this text decoration shorthand property. I don't think you get the point. So definitely, let's say for instance now, if you don't have this overline property right here, all these decorations is not going to work. It's not going to appear. Can you see? When I reload, the same thing occurs when we don't. The same thing occurs when we don't have our board. When we don't have our. The same thing occurs when we have. Firstly, let me save it. When we have this, let's reload. Can you see? We're having our line first. Or the same thing occurs when I remove this. Yeah, you are going to see that. Can you see? We are not able to see our style again. That's also the same thing that happens when we specify it using what? Using our shorthand property. So I'm going to do this again so you guys can see the scope behind all this. So I'm going to specify text decoration property and I'm going to give it overline. Overline. When I give it overline, I'm going to do what? Remove this one here from here. I'm going to bring it up here. Space. Make sure you put a space between everything you are doing. If not, it's not going to work nicely. It's going to do somehow if you don't put space. So I'm putting space. As you can see, I'm adding some space to it so that everything can work. Because if you don't add the space, it's not going to work. So let's save our document now and see what we got. Can you see? Now all the style comes back, and also we can increase or decrease this one if we want. We can give it 20. I will give it 20%. Can you see? It is working, and we can even change this overline to underline if we want. We can change it to underline. Can you see? It is working. But one thing I want you to notice is that maybe we can use underline and overline. Is it possible? Let's specify it there. Can you see? It is working. Can we use the line through also inside here? Can you see? It is working. So it just depends on what you want to do. Please. And we can remove this kind of color. We can just use red. If you use red, it's going to work. Yes, it is working. If you use blue, is this going to work? Let's see our document and reload. Can you see? It is working. So this is how we can use our text decoration shorthand property to do everything we have been doing so far. So I want you guys to stay focused and stay tuned. And this span element is the one I created inside our h1 element right here. How are you? I created the opening and closing span element, and I keep this doing inside it. That's why you are able to see our doing only having this underline value, because the span element is what I selected here, and this is our text decoration, and I gave it underline. So I want you guys to stay focused, because I'm still going to give you guys more tricks about this. Anwar Akorede is my name. Once again, I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love. Have a great day. Bye bye. And to the next.